The battle is surely going to rage this weekend. Welcome to the Green Hills of Austria. The Red Bull Ring hosted its first Grand Prix in 2014, and it's been spectacular ever since. The Red Bull Ring is one hungry beast of a power track. Drivers face a steep climb up to turn 3 and a fast ride downhill through wide corners and straights thereafter. There's plenty of opportunity to overtake here, especially with the help of 3 DRS zones. We're about halfway through the season now, and there's still plenty of time for everything to change. All eyes are on the teams and how they tackle the rest of the year. There's nothing like a race weekend in Formula One. Here we are, back for another day of Formula One action, where practice wraps up and qualifying unfolds. Practice 3 affords the teams one final opportunity to tweak their setups, as the drivers get to grips with the tracks every turn. Once they reach qualifying, there simply won't be time to think twice. Drivers will need to outdo one another if they're to climb their way up the grid and secure themselves a solid starting position for tomorrow's race. There's not much left to say, so let's get into it. Tension continues to build here as race day begins.
Red Bull did well during qualifying this weekend. They're in a solid position to seize any opportunities as the race begins. McLaren's performance during qualifying was stellar. They're in pretty much the ideal position for the race. And the race will be taking place under blue skies. That means the teams should be able to apply their strategies without any added complications.
And Austria is always full of surprises, so who knows what lies in store here at the Red Bull Ring. It's bright and sunny as the drivers line up on the grid. Here's Red Bull. They're in second place on the grid, but that could so easily change in the first few seconds of the race. And here's the second Red Bull driver. With a top 10 position on the grid, this race could really go either way for them. Will their hard work pay off today? It's the race we've all been waiting for. It's the Austrian Grand Prix. It's lights out, and away we go. Ferrari advance the race position. Oh, there's a spin! Let's take a closer look. Okay, here's the Ferrari. What a spin! No! The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there. Is that a lockup?
That was a purple lap.
I think someone's run wide. Let's take a look at the replay. Now just focus on the Haas. Oh dear, that's far wider than they would have wanted. Red Bull moved up. Here's the replay. We're just watching the Red Bull. Bold move indeed, and with that, they've gained a position. The team watching on and clearly loving that. There's been contact and several cars involved. Let's have a look. Okay, here's the Ferrari. Red Bull gained a place. We can take a look now. We're just watching the Red Bull. I think it's safe to say that went down well with the team. We've just had a car run wide. Someone spun out. Let's see what happened there. Okay, so there we have the Alpine. And this, yes, this is where they spun out. Looks like there's been a lockup. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. Oh, they've lost it. They've locked up.
That is the purple lap for now.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Weather update. We are expecting some rain.
Copy.
Just for info, rain in pit lane.
Copy.
We need to box. Track slippery, track slippery.
Look at that! They've run wide!
Let's back off.
Who's running wide there? Oh, big lock up there! just crashed. Let's take a look at the replay. Now look at this. It was the Alpha Tauri driver involved. Oh no! And there's the crash. Mark my words, there'll be questions asked about that later. Someone's run wide. There's been a crash. Sounds like a single car. Let's take a closer look. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. Thank goodness nobody else was involved. That was a big crash.
Red flag, red flag.
Here's the replay. Okay, so there we have the Alpine. And that's a big smash. They'll have felt that. And the team had such high hopes today. What a shame. The restart is moments away as the race continues. And it's lights out, and away we go. Red Bull moved up.
Back off.
Was that a crash? Multiple cars, I think. Let's have a look. Now look at this. It was the Alpha Tauri driver involved. And there's the hit. And it's crystal clear who was in the wrong there.
We'll get back.
They've gone wide. Was that a lock-up on the track? McLaren gain a position. Sounds like we've had a spin. Sounds like someone's locked up. And there's an overtake from Williams. Seems to have been a lock-up. They've locked up and gone straight on.
It's back into the lift and coast.
So think about the lift-off.
This is the final lap. Final lap. That was the checkered flag.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
It's a solid result here for Red Bull's driver. Red Bull have come very close to a good performance here, so I expect they'll be doing some tweaking after this.
Absolutely. This was very promising, and now the team will be doing everything they can to make good on their promise.
At the end of the weekend, it's second place in the constructor standings for them.
As we reach mid-season, the battle will pick up again in the Côte d'Azur. Join us in the south of France at the circuit Paul Ricard.